Hello, my name is Laura and welcome to my presentation on Indian cuisine and the impact it has had and continues to have on what we eat here in Australia. So a quick introduction, India is located in South Asia and the population is 1.2 billion people, bordered by Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Burma and Bangladesh. Cooking methods also vary for different parts of India. In the south, steaming is the preferred method and coconut oil is used, whereas in the north, it is difficult to define Indian cuisine as it is a mixture of the diverse countries it borders. Portugal, Iran, and England contributed significantly to India's culinary identity, with the British even beginning the commercial cultivation of tea in India. Staple foods in India include grains, especially long grain rice, and wheat for bread. Legumes are eaten daily, for example in dal, the Hindu term for dried beans, peas, and lentils, which are boiled and seasoned. Vegetables and fruit are added to these dishes. Dairy, in particular yogurt, supplements the diet. Herbs and spices are a vital component of Indian cuisine. Masalas is a spice and herb mix. What we now know as curry is a blended mix of coriander, cumin, pepper cloves, chili, cinnamon, turmeric, fenugreek, and cardamom. Specialty dishes include the North Indian chai tea, where tea leaves are boiled with spices, sugar, and milk, as well as samosas, deep fried turnovers stuffed with spicy potato, diced vegetables. Religions have a major impact on Indian cuisine. Hinduism, which is followed by 85% of the Indian population, adhere to the concept of ahimsa to avoid causing pain to an animal. Therefore, most of them are vegetarian. Cows are also considered sacred, therefore, they are never eaten. Hindus also practice moderation by not eating. Islam is the faith of approximately 11% of the Indian population. Muslims are prohibited from consuming pork and alcohol. The difference in diet between Australians and Indian is shown on this slide. Bread and rolls are the major cereal consumed by 2/3 of Australians daily. Meat is eaten by almost 70% of people, and 20% of this is beef. In Australia, celebrations are accompanied with large feasts, commonly presented to a holy figure. Feasting festivals in Hindu include Holi and Dasara. Non-Hindu rice harvest festivals last 3 days, with farmers feeding their cows rice dishes. The opposite of feasting is fasting, which occurs for religious and personal reasons. Ramadan, a Muslim tradition, includes no food or drink consumed between sunrise and sunset. Hindus can fast from a single food, such as no meat, or eat foods that they believe to be spiritually pure. The 5 highest exports from The 5 highest imports for India include animal or vegetable fats and oils and their cleavage products, vegetables and certain roots and tubers. Agriculture contributes a large percentage of the GDP and workforce in India. As shown in the graph on this page, the important food and agricultural commodities ranked by value in India in 2012 were paddy rice first, buffalo milk, new Indian permanent migrants to Australia increased from 12.9% to 15.7% between 2010 and 2012. Since 2005, India has been the third highest country in the partner category, where the immigrant has an Australian spouse. The influence of Indian cuisine on Australian food began after an influx of migrants following World War II. A survey by the Sydney Morning Herald showed Thai chicken green curry as the fourth most popular dish in 2010. Sometimes an Australian twist is added to these popular curries, for example, curried prawns with saffron sauce. Indian restaurants and takeaway shops have become abundant across Australia since the beginning of the 21st century. This map from Google Maps shows La Trobe University, the pointed red arrow, and just in this vicinity there are 16 restaurants and 20 takeaway Indian food shops. The flavours of India have undoubtedly contributed to Australia's evolving eclectic palate. That concludes my presentation. Thank you very much.